If you want to tell us when
it was a 2-hour operation that ended up lasting 7.
Yeah.
And really scary time when I nearly lost us.
Are we people on to here yet, Emma? Or?
Yeah, a couple of people come on now.
Should I start now, maybe?
Yeah, you can, because it'll just save.
Just everyone, I'm here live with BRI Cockerill, the taxman, and Emma. As you know, BRI's went through an horrific operation, a really risky one, and we didn't want to tell him how risky it could be, but knowing the man he is, I mean, yesterday when he did have the operation, it was supposed to take 2 hours. It was that bad, it ended up taking 7 hours, and they're having to bring another specialist surgeon in to help. So 2 surgeons working 7 hours. And then Emma was keeping myself and other people updated, because I'm not the main one. All yous watching, yous thousands of people are as important to BRI as I am. Yeah. You know, there's no doubt about it. And anyway, when I came yesterday and I seen BRI come out the toilet, even though I wouldn't like him to see me, I was very touched and quite scared, and I seen him, his hands were like flopping and he couldn't walk, and the first thing he said to me was, he's Kilty, my friend, and then he said something about where he'd said he felt you nearly died and you'd seen me in that dream.
I felt I was passing away. My blood pressure dropped to 93 over 35. They come rushing around and give me oxygen injections. But in that time when I was going, it was daylight, I was pitch black, and I said, God, just let me see. Jehovah, I called him, the people I love. Kevin came on, Emma came on the stop. My brother Peter, who passed away, he came. Bram and Heidi came, Tony Grange come, and lots of other people come. And I just knew I was going to get through it. And he was saying, you don't go nowhere, yo. I've got a mission for you. I said, what do you mean you've got a mission for me? He said, I want you to talk to not tens or 20s or thousands, to millions of people and spread the word of Jesus. And that's what you're here for. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dedicate my life to my wife and Jesus and walk in the footsteps of him. And my eyes have been opened with this. And they said that it was touch and go, but I don't think you'll walk. It could be 3 months, it could be 2 years.
Yeah, they said, didn't they? Said he could be in a wheelchair for up to 6 months, maybe even longer, which was scary. And also that he wouldn't be able to walk for X amount. And yesterday I thought that. Anyway, I'd come round today and BRI had a fall during the night, which was bad, and he was here for a few hours on his own. Obviously, he still needs a lot of help with therapists and stuff like that, and it was an horrific injury. Well, let's call it an injury. Probably more violent than getting hit by a truck by far. So anyway, I comes today, and Bram, my son-in-law, Bram Crossing, Chris Crossing, with my great daughter Heidi's here with Emma, and as I come in, it just looked as if BRI's prayers had been literally answered, and he's just alert, and he'd walked with Bram, only very short steps, but Bram helped him, and he walked, I've
done over 600 today with Bram.
600 steps.
In today.
That is miraculous.
I collected 1,000.
It reminds me of another great thing, and I think you should watch this, BRI. There's the recovery, even though it didn't go as planned, but it did, of the great Superman Christopher Reeves when he was paralysed. If you watch that, that'll give you so much inspiration. He couldn't even breathe. But BRI again, and it's not me bluffing, he really is a true Superman and a great friend. And he's just willing to get on these podcasts. There's been some great people help him. I don't know the names, with the bed, and your friend from Liverpool with the vitamins. He's helped him. He's got some great people around him. And the people who were negative, there's only one. He's just great. And today, Bram done a little bit of a speech with him and prayer with him, and it was very touching and very emotional. And that little prayer they done, and BRI, Jesus Christ himself would be proud. He would bring BRI on as his other apostle, you know.
I've got a friend, my wife Emma, who's been here all the time.
She's been great.
She used to say, not she was saying one thing, she was making do the other. And she knows she's like, she was in there and she come to see me, visit me, and kept me alive. And she's with me, she'll stay with me forever, because I am going to stay with this girl for the rest of my life. For the love of my life. And nothing will change my mind. But it was touch and go, it was scary, but I've got a mission now. And I'll fight for that, and I will keep going on. And all the other people, Rob Holloway's phoned, and Tony Stubbs, and young Tony, and Tony Turner, all the people down London, everywhere. There's that many, I can't mention them all. Matty Turner and all them. It's been fantastic. The fans, my hands at the moment are crippled. I can't feel anything. I can just start moving. My thumbs were solid.
But yesterday you couldn't move.
No, I couldn't move.
The
operation was
slap on my
they took the back of the vertebrae off, 5 of them. And then when they looked in, it was that bad. He said, if you had left it 2 more weeks, you would have been paralysed. It would have snapped. Emma can tell you that.
And just so you all know, so Brian's hands, he can move them, but he can't feed himself at the minute, or he can't hold a beaker or anything. So let's see how long it takes for him to be able to do this. So at the moment,
you're going to do a progress video.
Video of every day. So at the moment he can move his fingers, but he's got no feeling in them. He can't even grip onto a piece of paper or anything. So, but he'll get it back soon enough.
But also big thanks to every one of you, and I know everyone out there is very genuine.
Yes.
And Brian's a big inspiration. I'm just proud to call him a great friend, you know, and I class every one of yous on there with helping him as a friend. Some I've never met, you know, and I'd love to see us all and add me and chat, but it's made my day seeing Brian.
So how do you feel from yesterday, Kevin, since we were going in the car to Skelton? We were upset, me and you, weren't we?
I was upset and a little bit scared, but then today I just sensed something was going to happen good.
Yeah.
And then when I comes and sees Brian, Bram's with him, guiding him.
What a difference.
Better than any physiotherapist could do.
Yeah.
Walking steps, the courage in that is nothing but superhuman. And he'll be back, you know, you'll see him by this time next year with mad weights on again, probably, you know, defying, you know, everything.
Yeah,
you know.
at 5 o'clock this morning he decided to get out of bed, but I was...
Tell the truth, I panicked.
Yeah, he panicked.
Paralysed.
Right, he thought
Both my legs and
he
arms.
thought his both his legs and arms were paralysed, so he tried to get up, but he slipped on the wooden floor and he ended up on the floor and I couldn't lift him up. Maniok came, we tried to get him up, but it wasn't good for him to be laid on the injury on the wooden floor. So we phoned the ambulance who came out after about an hour or more, and they helped him get up with some gas and air and stuff. They did want to take me in hospital, but you know what he's like, I'm not having any of it. So he said, just sit me up. So they did, but it was really scary today, like this morning, and I really thought, how am I going to be able to lift him up and stuff? And I can't believe now that he's actually standing up on his own on the chair. And
Nothing
then
short of a miracle.
What it is, guys, I can't sit in that bed thinking there could be somebody else in here who could be dying, there could be in the bed, I can go home, I can be
that's very great to say that.
I know the shortage of beds and then it's I want to go home.
Yeah.
You know. And yeah, it'd be nice if nice people out there can share this to give other people who are suffering in other ways inspiration.
And can I just show Baz the bed? Thank you, Baz, for supplying this bed downstairs for Brian.
Very generous of you, sir, to supply that bed. Very generous. And the man who's helped you with the vitamins. Very generous, you know.
I'd just like to say we're going to be back probably on Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday or Tuesday we'll be back. And we'll probably be having a few laughs, I think, by
All it is, I've got, what I've done, I was telling you, I've got...
Do you want me to show the scar?
Yeah.
That turn around. Yeah. So his scar is right down there. He's had metal rods put in.
There were 2 metal rods each side to hold it up. I've had 5 vertebrae taken out, and then I put plastic ones over the top, drilled them with 10 nuts. And then I put screws in at the sides to fuse it all together. So it was a massive operation, but it was 50-50 it was going to work.
Yeah, well, it's
but
literally
I'd just like to say thank you to Dr. Bartier and all the staff there who've helped me, because without them I would have been paralysed. So my hands are paralysed at the moment, but they will come back the nerves. So I'd like to thank all the staff and all the help.
So I'm just going to show you at the moment, because it's going to be a daily video we do. So at the moment Brian's got one of these, a little beaker, and I've got to hold it like that to him, right? So let's see how long it takes him to get back. But he's got a crutch there, but because he's got no feelings in his hands, he can't even use that at the moment.
But what I can do when I get that, I can shout at the kids in the street, have your own end of that, and I'll bust your ball. So I can be that horrible old man with the stick.
And I think his recovery is, you know, nothing short of the fiction thing of which I used to love as a kid. Steve Austin, the Bionic Man. You know, gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
Yeah,
that's
bigger,
right,
better, stronger than ever before.
Bionic Bride.
Everyone's saying they hope you get well and speed
Thank you.
recovery.
God
Thank
bless
you
each
as
and
well,
every one of you.
Yeah.
And we'll speak to you on Monday. So we'll let you know when we're going to go live again. But sorry for letting you down this week, not being able to go live. But I love you all.
Cheers.
Thank you.